roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way, yeah. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a strive. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride.
Very good afternoon and welcome to Malek round Ajman, day 1 of Emirates D10 2023. We are coming live from Ajman. The first game of this tournament, day 1, Emirates Blues young side taking on experienced Sharjah. We have 4 matches on the day 1. The match number 1 between Blues and Sharjah will be followed by Ajman taking on Emirates Reds. And match number 3, 7:30 p.m. local time, Dubai will be up against Fujairah. And the last game of the day, Abu Dhabi will be taking on Emirates Reds. So it will be 2 games for Emirates Reds, 7 teams playing the format of tournament ECB D10 2023. We are coming live from 7 districts, Malek Cricket Stadium. Day 1, a new surface, and let's head down and join Shoaib Ahmed for all important pitch report.
We're back at one of the best grounds in the UAE while it comes to the infrastructure that is on offer for the Emirates D10 2023. First day, 4 matches, and this ground, as we know historically, has proven to be a batter's paradise. Lot of runs on offer for the batters, especially because of the dimensions of the ground. The straighter boundaries are shorter, so you get value for your shots, while the boundaries on the square are a little on the longer side, but the ball does come onto the bat pretty nicely. The weather, 28 degrees Celsius, and it will get better, and it will get cooler as the day progresses. Looking at the wicket, a very typical wicket that we've seen, has a lot of runs on offer. The bowlers with the new ball get some bounce and pace off the wicket. However, the spinners, if bowl in the right areas, they can get some purchase of the wicket as well. Doesn't seem to have any cracks. Looks like a very good wicket, an even surface, and that means a lot of runs will be on offer for the batters in this game. It's a shorter format. 10 over format, and as we have 4 matches lined up, it will get better for the batters to bat on as the day progresses. So if you're a captain and if you win the toss, wouldn't be a bad idea to bowl first. Back to you guys.
A new surface and the pitch has been rolled nicely by the curator and the expert opinion from Shoaib Ahmed. He says whoever wins the toss on day 1 is a new wicket, and he thinks they should bowl first and they will get an idea how the behavior of the wicket will be as the day progresses here in 7 districts Malek cricket ground. And without wasting much time, let's head down. It's Shoaib Ahmed yet again with both the captains and match referee for all important toss.
Match 1, day 1 of the Emirates D10 2023. We are here at the 7 District Stadium in Ajman for the game between Emirates Blues and Sharjah. For Emirates Blues, we've got Aryan Saxena. For Sharjah, we've got Haider Ali. And on to my extreme left is the match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. The home side is Emirates Blues. Aryan will flip the coin.
Head is the call?
Heads is the call.
It is tail.
Tails it is. Aryan, come forward. You won the toss. What do you want to do and why?
I want to field first. Looks like a good wicket to bat on, but I think seconding is going to come much onto the bat better. So I think restricting them under 120 or 100 is going to be a good total, as we have a young side and we're going to run around the field as usual. So I think under 100, 120 should be a good total to chase on this.
Short format, 10 over format, exciting format.
Very exciting indeed, but as you know, it's just a simple game of cricket. So whether 10, 20, 50 doesn't matter. I've just told them to just keep it simple and just play according to the game. That's all.
Give us a good game. All the best.
Thank you.
हैदर अली वो बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं, आप खुश है बैटिंग करने से या आप भी बॉलिंग करना चाह रहे थे?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट मेरा प्लान वैसे बॉलिंग का ही था, बट डजंट मैटर, टॉस इज़ नॉट इन माय हैंड. अगर हमारी बैटिंग भी है तो कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता, बिकॉज वी हैव अ वेरी गुड साइड. तो इंशाल्लाह हम अच्छा करेंगे.
T10 फॉर्मेट है, मैंने उनसे भी पूछा, थोड़ा अलग होता है. आपके पास ज़्यादा तैयारी है, आप खुद T10 खेल के आ रहे हैं, लेकिन टीम के लिए क्या मैसेज होगा?
ओबियसली तैयारी तो है, बिकॉज एक ये है कि ये मेरा होम ग्राउंड है और जिस तरह हम इधर मेन विकेट पे प्रैक्टिसेस भी करते हैं तो वो है तैयारी हमारी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. और टीम के लिए भी यही है कि हम अच्छे से अच्छा, क्योंकि पिच इज़ वेरी गुड फॉर बैट ऑन, सो हम मतलब अच्छा करेंगे इंशाल्लाह ताकि 120, 130 तक जाए इंशाल्लाह.
All the best.
थैंक यू.
Right, so the news from the centre is that Emirates Blues have won the toss and Aryan Saxena has decided to bowl first.
So the news from the centre is that Aryan Saxena, the captain of Emirates Cricket Blues, winning the toss and he has opted to bowl first. A good toss to win on day 1. And back in the decision of our expert Shoaib Ahmed, he opts to bowl first on this fresh wicket against the Sharjah. A young side, Asif Khan Behrouz, playing for Sharjah in this tournament, a big name, a run machine in domestic circuit, playing for Sharjah, and they also have got the experience, Uzair Khan, an all-rounder. Alongside him it will be Haider Ali, Khalid Shah, Fayyaz Ahmed, quite a few big names playing for Sharjah. Dawood Ejaz, Masood Gurbaz, Muhammad Asif, Muhammad Zohaib, Shehbaz Ali. And talking about Emirates Blues, it's led by Aryan Sharma, Ahmed Khan, Harshit Seth, Hazrat Bilal, Muhammad Shahdad, Rayan Khan, Shalom D'Souza, Surya Satish, Yash Sabnani, Yusuf Khan and Zainullah Ramani. So young side led by Aryan Saxena will be up against experienced Sharjah. It's all set. The day 1 of D10 2023. Harshit Seth getting ready to bowl the first over. Lush green outfield here in 7 districts Malek cricket ground. To start the proceedings with the bat, it will be Shoaib facing Harshit Seth. A good start by the youngster. In early days for these cricketers in this tournament, Zohaib alongside him is dashing, devastating right-hand batter Masood Gurbaz. So no slip in position. Wanted to go big, nowhere near the ball. So starts with couple of dot deliveries. yet to get off the mark. And to get off the mark in the com box, joining me for the first time, it's Mohammad Rashid. Welcome, Rashid.
Thank you, Mudassir. That's up in the air. That's a very good stroke from Zoeb. Width offered, and he's played that towards the extra cover. Good recovery there. What are they doing? I thought there was a mix-up. He thought it was going for a boundary, but wasn't the case, and I think they managed to pick up a couple of runs, is it? We just need to confirm. I don't think they've run this year. They have 2 runs taken on that occasion. So yeah, good afternoon once again, Mudassir Ali, and good afternoon, viewers. Big game, big tournament, Emirates D10, brought to you by FanCode. It's we're at the 7th Districts Ground in Ajman. It's going to be a cracker of a game. Youngsters taking on the experience of Sharjah. You know how good the Emirates Blues young side can be. Yash Sabnani behind the stumps, keeping wickets. They've got Harshit has got a packed offside field. Gives it a lot of air, but it was in the slot as well. Hasn't timed that all that well, but still goes to the boundary. A very good shot coming in from Zoeb.
Trying to take that advantage of power play, trying to go big. Couple of bounces for the first boundary for Zoeb and first boundary for Sharjah. Still a good start by Harshit. Slow in the air, hit hard. The good news for Zoeb and Sharjah, they have got a boundary here.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Once again, trying to give himself room. Plays it straight to backward point. Will be a dot ball. And that will be the end of over number 1. Sharjah onto a good start. 6 for no loss after the end of the over. Right, it's going to be a new bowler coming in from the pavilion end. Hazrat Bilal, the tall, lanky, fast bowler. He'll start proceedings with the new ball. He's got a packed offside field, a deep third and a deep square leg in position. Those are the 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Oh, it's a good delivery and equally well played by Masood Gurbaz. Goes off for a quick single and rightly is giving strike back to Zoeb, who's looked the more aggressive partner in this Sharjah lineup.
Quite interestingly for Sharjah, 2 new opening batters, Zoeb and Masood. Used to see Asif Khan Behrooz and Khalid Shah coming out for Sharjah. Left hand right hand combination still continues in this tournament. The day 1, Zoeb run a ball 6 and Masood Gurbaz off the mark. Has been a good start for ECB Blues, winning the toss and opting to bowl first. Opted to start with left arm orthodox, going for just 6 runs. Quite a few new faces for Sharjah.
Now change in the field, he's bringing a slip in. That's a good sign. The fast bowler and the captain think they can induce that outside edge. Wide delivery outside off stump. He'll have to re-bowl that.
First extras have been considered by Bilal, the fast bowler. A good work by the wicket keeper. Certainly saving 4 runs for his team. This was the first over from Harshit Seth. Spin now. Right arm fast bowler. Good to see a slip in position. Standing at a second slip position, the lone fielder in that region.
Oh, that's a good shot, clip towards backward square leg, but they've got protection there. Good field setup. Hazrat Bilal bowling according to his field. They pick up a single, get to the other end. So very sedate start here for Sharjah, I would say. They haven't got too many boundaries in. They did get a boundary in the first over, but it wasn't all that convincing.
Yeah, early days, and you need to read the behavior of the surface, taking their own time. If you talk about the dimensions of the ground, it's a big boundaries towards the square of this wicket. Good field placement, I would say, by the captain, the young Aryan Saxena. Goes big, clears mid-off, couple of bounces, ball races towards the fence. First boundary for Masood Gurbaz and more runs for Sharjah.
Oh, that's a brilliant shot from Masood Gurbaz. That was not a bad delivery. Yes, it was slightly pitched up, but I think not all that in the slot. But Masood Gurbaz has done so well, played it through the line and made sure that he didn't try to hit it too hard. Just got that timing going and it was racing onto the boundary. That's a fabulous shot. Look at that once again. Beautifully done. Just made sure that he had to clear that mid-off fielder, which he did with quite an ease, and gets 4 very important runs. Oh, what a delivery. Look at that. Cut him into half. That's a beautiful return from Hazrat Bilal.
Testing batter as well as the wicket keeper. Excellent job behind the stump by the young wicket keeper. Sharply coming into Masood Gurbaz. Good comeback after going for the boundary.
And brilliant stuff from Yash Sabnani. He's been good behind the stumps. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. And look at that effort from Yash. Excellent return from Hazrat Bilal. If he can do that, well, that's why he kept that slip in place for the left-hander. Comes in once again. Straight to mid-off. Once again, it was a slightly fuller delivery, but I think Masoodullah Gurbaz didn't get that elevation he was looking for.
Trying to hit hard. But good piece of bowling by Bilal using the conditions. Slight wind blowing across the ground. Getting that movement in the air, Bilal. It's a couple of dot deliveries after conceding that boundary. Field remains the same for the last ball.
Well, he's getting that movement off the air and off the seam as well, off the wicket. That's good signs. Look at that once again, slightly back off length and that movement, extra bounce, everything happening here for Bilal. This is another good over, I would say, for the ECB Blues. 2 overs done, Sharjah 13 for no loss. Remember, this is a 10 over contest. Well, that's the playing 11 for the two sides. Asif Khan for Sharjah, Dawood Ijaz, another very important name. Fayaz Ahmed, the left-hander. Haider Ali, the captain. Masood Gurbaz, Mohammad Asif, Mohammad Zuhaib, Shahbaz Ali, Uzair Haider, Uzair Khan and Zainullah. What a strong side this is. And for the Emirates Blues, they've got Ahmed Khan, Aryan Saxena, the captain. Harshid Said, we saw him with the ball early on. Hazrat Bilal with that brilliant first over. Mohammad Shahzad comes in that 11 as well. Rayan Khan, the left-handed opener. Shalom D'Souza, Surya Satish, Yash Sabnani keeping wickets. Yusuf Khan, another very talented batter. And Zailuna Rahmani. So this is a very, very good, decent side for the Emirates Blues as well. A lot of youngsters in there. Some new names as well. And we'll probably see their game tonight. This is going to be a fascinating contest between the Emirates Blues and Team Sharjah. At the moment, I think Emirates Blues have done really well in the first 2 overs. They've given away just 13 runs. And in a T10 contest, I would say that's a good win for the first 2 overs. Inside edge, that's running away towards the boundary. A lucky boundary once again for Zuhaib. That wasn't as planned, but he still gets those 4 runs.
This is the beauty of a shorter format. You'll take those 4 runs, not in command. An inside edge, no protection at the D, fine. So Ahmed has been welcomed to the boundary by Zohaib. If you talk about the combination of Sharjah, they have got a couple of new faces from the other team. Switch off team for Haider Ali was a part of Emirates Reds in D50. now playing for Sharjah. Missing a big name, Abdul Ghaffar and Khalid Shah.
Well, that's up in the air, slightly short of length, and I don't think that's gone the legs. It's got the legs to go all the way, but just falls short. Good delivery once again. The ball is not coming onto the bat, Mudassir.
No good connection actually. There's no feet movement as well. Just wanted to go big. Thankfully for him, he just manages to clear that mid-off field. A couple of runs for Zohaib. Starts with the boundary, then couple of runs. Ahmed, a new entry in Blue's side.
Well, I think he's trying to hit the ball too hard there, Zohaib. Not getting any timing going for him. We saw Masood with that beautiful boundary over mid-off. That was superbly timed. But anyways, it's runs coming in. That's what Sharjah will be looking at. They've got a very strong batting lineup. Short of length once again. Good surprise delivery, but he's played it well towards mid-wicket. That's running away towards the boundary. That's a very controlled shot from Zohaib. Making sure he plays it from that fielder at deep square leg. Good boundary.
Much better looking shot from Zohaib. This time connects well towards a deep square leg. And the boundary, expensive over continues by Ahmed. Want to test the batter with a bumper. Transformation of the weight on the back foot and goes towards that big vacant region of deep mid-wicket and deep square leg. So Sharjah moves to 23 with that boundary. So some runs coming in this over of Ahmed.
Once again, too much width on that occasion, and Zohaib, we know how strong he is through that region, square of the wicket. That's gone all the way for a maximum, the first maximum of the game, and the first one of the D10, and that's come off the blade of Zohaib. Beautifully done at the end.
He's under pressure, bowling those wayward line and length, and full advantage taken by Zohaib. Strong wrist goes over the deep point. First maximum for Zohaib and first maximum for Sharjah. A big over. So far 16 runs of 4 balls.
This is the kind of over they were waiting for, weren't they? Sharjah off to a sedate start, but this has changed everything. Oh, that's deliberately played. I would say that's intentional. Very good shot from Zohaib once again. Just opening the face of blade at the last second and getting those 4 important runs towards deep third.
The way he's getting the runs, he's forcing the captain to make those changes. There was no protection at the deep third. And deliberately opening the face of the blade. Lightning quick outfield helping Zohaib to fetch a boundary. Quickly moves to 27 of 12. 20 runs in this over. Using the pace. Gliding past the wicket keeper.
Well, that's the beauty of T10, isn't it? One good over and the whole complexion of the game changes. Last delivery. That's a better delivery and very watchfully and sensibly played by Zohaib. He knows that he's got the runs of the over. 21 runs coming of that over. Brilliant over for Sharjah. And now we can say that they're off to a flying start. 3 overs done, 34 for no loss. Another change in the bowling now. It's going to be Mohammad Shahzad, a leg spinner. Very interesting move this from the Emirates Blues. Remember, there's a left-hander in place. The field is opened up. Got good protection. Starts off with a slightly short length delivery outside off stump. They scamper through for a quick single. And that'll bring Masoodullah Gurbaz onto strike after a very long time, probably an over and a half.
A mid-season transfer, I would say, for Shahzad was a part of Emirates Reds in the previous edition of D10, which was played in Dubai ICC Cricket Academy. They lost to Abu Dhabi, that eliminator game. A new side at the time, Emirates Reds. So a leg break bowler, bowling that 4th over. It's just a single. Lot was expected from Shahzad. Very talented all-rounder.
Yeah, he's very, very talented. No doubts about that. He's brilliant with the ball, brilliant in the field, excellent with the bat. Look at that. He's making sure that he bowls it away from the left-hander, not giving him any space to go square of the wicket. And always trying to bowl it away from Zuhair, forcing him. I think he's trying to induce him to come outside the crease.
Not bowling in the radar of the left-hand batter, who's looking dangerous. In the air, fielder settling and clears the fielder with ease. So dealing in boundaries and maximums, Zoeb moves to 35 with that maximum.
Outstanding shot once again. We know how strong he is, square of the wicket, and that was a half track really from Shahzad. Not a good delivery to be bowling to the left-hander. And look at how he's moved across. He's made sure that he comes close to the ball and then times it to perfection once again, not trying to overhit it. That was the problem in the first few shots he played, but he's changed that, and that's sign of a very good player. Outside edge, not deliberate this time. That's running away towards the boundary. Fielder gives it a chase. Has he done well? I think he has, but that relay, nobody there to receive that. And they'll end up picking up 3 runs. Good running between the wickets.
An ordinary effort from Ahmed. Should have been couple of runs. So 3 runs have been taken by these two. Running hard between the wickets. Quickly Sharjah moves to 45. Not trying to hit hard the previous one. Masood Gurbaz goes on the back foot. Not able to find the gap. After a slow start, last couple of overs, some quick runs helping Sharjah move to 46 for no loss at the end of over number 4.
Well, that's the batting card. Zohaib Khan still out there, 38 of 17. Masoodullah Gurbaz, run a ball 7 for him. But they've got very strong middle order here. Asif Khan, that's one man you would want to see at the top of the innings in a T10 game especially. They've got somebody like Uzair as well, Shehbaz can bat. And they've got Dawood Ijaz as well. So very strong middle order here. And I think to give credit to Zohaib, he's done well so far. He's got them the good start. It's just about now converting that into a better finish.
Absolutely. The other end, Masood Gurbaz struggling, just to run a ball 8 for him. And I do understand for Asif Khan Beirut's new team, Sharjah opting to go with their regular batters at the top of the order, Zoeb and Masood Gurbaz. Zoeb looking good, inching closer to his personal milestone, 38 of his 17 balls. Onto the bats, plenty of options if you talk about the spin bowling department for Aryan Saxena. Hazrat Bilal, the lone fast bowler so far used by the captain. Good to see ECB backing youngsters. Yet again, one more time in this tournament, we are seeing a side with plenty of upcoming talented batters as well as the bowlers. Good looking shot, goes down on one knee. A fumble from Hazrat Bilal. Excellent cover from the fielder in the deep.
Oh, was that an opportunity? Mudassir Ali, I thought that was in the air, probably away from Hazrat Bilal on that occasion. Zainullah Rahmani, a very talented left arm wrist spinner. I've seen him grow. He's just probably 13 or 14 years of age, but very, very talented. And like you mentioned, looks like the ethos behind this ECB Blues team is to give a lot of chances to the youngsters, and they've been doing that really well. So, perfect opportunity for the youngsters to make a mark and, announce themselves at the top level in UAE cricket.
And we have seen in the ongoing Asia Cup Under-19 where the young boys doing an extraordinary job. 50 comes up for Sharjah, and the first maximum It was in the radar, bowling full, slight error from Zainul and full advantage taken by Masood Gurbaz. And Sharjah moves to 56. A good looking partnership between these two batters.
Once again, a very pleasing shot from Masood Gurbaz. That's what he's doing so well. Look at that. Makes room for himself, forces Zainullah to go fuller, bowls it in his arc, and that's, well, excellent shot once again. Oh, goes big. That's a slog sweep, and that's gone all the way. What a beautiful shot once again from Masoodullah Gurbaz. That's an excellent shot to end the over. And now this is turning out to be a perfect start for Sharjah. Look at that. 2 full and goes down on one knee. Eyes that well. And makes sure that he clears that fielder quite easily. These are long boundaries here. But Masoodullah Gurbaz times that really well. 5 overs done. 62 for no loss here. And there's going to be a change in the voices in the comm box to take you through the next 5. It will be Ali Yunus. The great Ali Yunus coming all the way from Pakistan. And to join him would be Abdur Rahman.
Good fielding. They do need efforts like this because Sharjah is off to a great start. 5 over 63 for none. All eyes would be on Zohaib. He's striking them well, striking them all the way. They're looking for some inspiration. A wicket would do. Because the pitch looks excellent one. The ball is coming nicely onto the bat. And they have the intention is pretty clear. No pressure whatsoever.
Well, yes, good start, solid start from Sharjah as expected. They've got immense talent and they've got this platform to express it, and they have done really well. Haven't lost a wicket, haven't dropped a wicket, and that is a very strong positive sign coming into this edition of the Emirates D10 for Sharjah.
And again, there was a chance, but over the head of the fielder. That slog sweep working again. It was in the air for just a little while, but thankful, cleared it quite easily.
Again, just taking that aggressive route and making sure that he clears that fielder at backward square leg. And he's done really well. He is not afraid to play his shots. He's set himself well. And now he's expressing himself really nicely. This is excellent batting from both the batters of Sharjah. Goes for a big heave again. This time misses. But the bowler doesn't miss. He gets it right on the middle stump, and that is the first wicket down for Sharjah. Yes, trying to accelerate, trying to switch gears, but now we'll have to walk back. First breakthrough for Emirates Blues.
Well, that was expected. You wanted to go with the wind. Connection not quite there. In T10 cricket, you have to go after everything that is in your zone, or even if it's not in your zone. So first blow, important wicket. Because when you win the toss and bowl first, it adds on that responsibility to bowl well. But this wicket will definitely make a comeback for them. आप lead करो because I don't know the players. Big player again, Asif. They've got some quality, Sharjah side. And we know his intentions. Again, straight away, going after it. And in the gap, finding the gap. Beautiful start to his inning, Asif. We know he can hit big and long.
Well, yes, he is one of the most aggressive batters that you have in the UAE, and this is exactly why he is such a revered personality. First ball, not easy. It's on the stumps, and he still managed to go with that swing. Gets enough connection, and the placement was absolutely perfect. Between the two fielders at long on and mid-wicket, no chance for both of them to stop the ball. And now he's taken that single and he's rotated strike.
The technique he has is just amazing. Clears his front leg quite easily, and the bat swing is amazing. The power he has behind. 6 overs gone, 74 for 1 Sharjah.
So that's the wicket again. Trying to go big, playing across the line, and that brought his downfall as the ball crashes into the stumps. First wicket for Emirates Blues. I think it was Gurbaz who looked good until he played that shot.
Smart bowling, I would say. He was playing for the turn. The ball did not turn, just went on with the angle, and that is where he was beaten. Well, in T10 cricket, you have to go after everything, whether it is in your zone or not. You got to hit it. And if you're batting first, you quite actually don't know what target to set. So that is probably the intention. Beautiful settings, beautiful ground. The facilities here, I'm here for the first time. I'm just loving it already. The ground and the pitch so far in 6 overs, brilliant pitch to bat on.
Goes big again towards the long on. There is protection. Will be just a single, just falling short of the fielder. Yes, so this like I said at the pitch report as well, I think this is one of the best grounds that we have in the UAE, considering the infrastructure that we have and the pitch and the conditions. The 7 districts Malek ground, and you've rightly pointed out the wicket seems to be a batter's paradise. A lot of runs on offer. The ball does come onto the bat nicely, and you can see that 75 runs have been scored. Just the perfect settings, as you mentioned, for a T10 format.
Again, lofted. This is big, very big. The wind will take it away. Further. Excellent shot for Zohaib. He's looking really good.
Well, he is. He's enjoying his time out there in the middle. Anything that is bowled close to him, he's not afraid to play those shots. He's got enough connection and he's not afraid to take risks. That was not from the middle of the bat, but as you rightly pointed out, with the wind, he's managed to clear that fence comfortably. So another half a dozen added to the total.
Yeah, that is where the smartness comes. You got to realize which side the wind is blowing, because the wind here is so strong that he cannot afford to play against the wind. So this was smart batting. He knew which side the wind is going, went with it, and got the desired result.
Goes full again. Thickish outside edge. Fielders inside the 30-yard circle, and that means it's going to be another 4. So 10 runs of the 2 deliveries that he's bowled in consecutive manner. 11 runs of the 3 deliveries that he's bowled. Surya Satish has been all over the place.
This format can be very cruel for the bowlers. Numbers say that. 3 deliveries is given away 11 runs. Anything outside the off stump they're going to go after. That brings up the 50 for Zohaib. Have a look at that. 3rd inside the circle. Even the edges will go to the boundary. That's how good the pitch looks at the moment.
Yeah, that was, again, a very courageous shot from Zohaib. Goes straight downtown. And this time, it's not come from the edge. It's come from the middle and it's gone all the way for another maximum. Half a dozen more for Zohaib as he gets into his groove.
That is brutal hitting, I would say. There is no saving. There is no survival for the bowlers. It's such a format that even good bowlers go for so many runs. Have a look at that. This was in good zone. But that bat swing, the base is strong. He covered the line, hit it through, and played it over that long on. The intention was clear. Clarity in mind, and got the result.
No variations from Surya Satish so far, coming around the wicket, and now he bowls the slower delivery. This is what you need more in the 10-over format. When you've got just 2 overs to bowl, you have to make sure that you keep the batter guessing and let him not settle against you. I think the first 3 or 4 deliveries, Surya was very predictable. This time he bowls it a little different and has been played for a single.
Yeah, this is what bowlers will have to learn. These variations, the slower one, the back of the hand deliveries, the slow bounces. If they are able to bowl Yorkers, nothing like it. But if not Yorkers, then all these variations with this pace, that's how you survive in this format. Asif Lala just maneuvered it. He'll like it. Surya will take it any day. Singles.
Yeah, singles won't hurt, but right now the damage is already done in this over. 2 sixes and a 4. So 19 runs come in that over. An expensive over comes to an end for Emirates Blues. Even after they took a wicket in the previous one, Sharjah still dominating the proceedings. 7 overs gone, 93 for 1.
Economy 6 and 7. They'll take it any day. Harshit said represented UAE under 19 in the recently Asian Asia Cup. Bowled really well. You expect those numbers from him. Hazrat Bilal also. 7 economy, take it any day. Even 12 from Shahzad will take it. But Zainullah 15, Surya 19 and Ahmed Khan 21 the economy. That's going to hurt them. 7 overs are passed. They'd scored lots of runs and now looking very good for the last power play. And to add on it, they've got Asif Lala on crease. Doesn't get any worse for the bowlers.
Yeah. But they've held on to their premier fast bowler, Hazrat Bilal, who's going to bowl this power play over. That's a good delivery. Shaping into the right-hander. Was trying to go into the block hole, but look at that. These are the kind of bats you use in the modern day cricket. That was not from the middle of the bat, but that's gone all the way for a boundary to start this over.
Absolutely, although accidental, but he placed it well. Not very intended, but as you rightly mentioned, these bats, they've got solid base. These bats are such made in that way that they've got all the weight down under. So if you hit it hard, the edges will definitely carry to the boundary, and the power he possesses makes it adds on to it.
Oh, absolutely. Look at that. Not a bad delivery.
Yeah, definitely not.
But as you rightly mentioned as well, he's got so much power behind him, Asif Khan. Gets it in the gap. No chance for the fielder there. Good start to this power play over. 97 on the board. That's gone up in the air. That's a chance, I would say. Fielder settling mid-off and takes it. That's a good catch and a big wicket.
Absolutely. Some innovation from the bowler. Slower in pace. That's what you want to see in this format. Variations. Different sort of deliveries. That's experience for you. As you said, they brought back the best bowler and he's given the result also. Getting the huge wicket off Asif Lala. We know what he is capable of doing. Have a look at that. Back of the hand. Outside the off stump. He wanted to go towards mid-wicket. Thick outside edge. Just ballooned it. And a good catch. You don't want to drop Asif Lala.
Oh, certainly not. But now because they've got that big wicket, now they can expect 20 or 25 runs lesser than what Sharjah would be expecting. Asif Khan gone after scoring 11 of 6 deliveries, a couple of boundaries in that. 2 wickets down, 97 on the board for Sharjah. New batter in is Uzair Khan, the left-hander. Another very, very big hitter of the ball. So they know they don't have too many overs to go. So that's why they opted for one of their big hitters to come in now.
Well, when they start the inning, they know that they don't have many overs. That's what T10 cricket is all about. You just got 10 overs. You got that license to thrill.
Oh, certainly, and Sharjah are definitely thrilling us at the moment. Missing his run up there, Hazrat Bilal. A very talented bowler. He was part of the UAE national side as well at the moment. Just in rehab, trying to make a comeback into the national side. So this is a kind of a perfect opportunity. ECB providing platform to perform and make yourself back into the UAE national side.
Absolutely. All these facilities, this opportunity is a good one, but T10 format to make a comeback, that's risky.
Oh yeah, but well, it's a double-sided sword.
Absolutely.
If you do well, you do get a chance. Look at that good delivery once again on the body. They've played a lot of cricket together, so they know where to bowl to somebody like Uzair Khan.
But still this format, I mean, this can be tricky on the day for the fast bowlers, or in fact any bowler with this much wind, and he's bowling across the winds. He will not has that force, and therefore against a left-hander, anything outside the off stump that will definitely carry to the boundary because the wind is blowing towards that area. So you have to be smart as a bowler. You got to use your variations well, smartly.
Yeah, you were mentioning previously the batsmen have done well, but realizing where the wind is blowing. And the bowler straight into the hand of fine leg. Well, can you believe that short fine leg in place? That's a brilliant catch. That ball was flying. And Hazrat Bilal, what a turnaround this has been.
T10 cricket, you need some luck your way. And that is exactly a lucky wicket, I would say. It was there to be hit. But lucky for Zohaib, it went straight to the fielder, shuffled, and it was there onto his leg stump. Oh, he was expecting a boundary out of it. But you got to be very unlucky playing it straight to the one man who was there. And he hit it straight to him. Well, an excellent inning. 24 ball, 57 for Zohaib. That is a T10 special for you.
Absolutely, very good batting from Zohaib at the top of the order, providing that platform to his side. But he'll have to walk back now. Big wicket once again. That 57 or 25 deliveries, 4 boundaries, 4 maximums and 5 boundaries in that innings for Zohaib. And well, a turnaround, good turnaround for Hazrat Bilal and the ECB Blues. New batter, Uzair Maan, another very talented big hitter. So Sharjah have got a very strong batting lineup. They've got a good bowling lineup as well, but I would say the batting is slightly more better than the bowling. And well, they say that the power play overs sometimes go towards the bowling side, and that has been the case today. Slower delivery, back of the hand, deceives the batter completely. This has been an excellent over from Hazrat Bilal.
Smart bowling, very smart bowling. Realizing what the situation demands. Last couple of overs, the batters are definitely going to go after him. And good captaincy also, bringing back his ace bowler to get him the wickets. And he has done a couple of good wickets in the over. This one, I'd say lucky one. But still, you got to bowl in that area to get a wicket. Good catch, good smart catch also. It doesn't come any easier in this format or against quality opponents.
Yeah, that was a very good catch. The ball was flying. Oh, back of the hand. The keeper has missed out. Everybody's missed out on that occasion, and that's running away towards the boundary. 4 byes to end the over. A very lucky 4 runs for Sharjah, and that'll take them to over 100 runs in 8 overs.
You got to support your bowler. This is such a tough format. You cannot give opportunities. We'll talk more about it. It's 102 for 3.
Right then, Harshit Seth making a comeback to bowl his second over. Bowls it outside off stump. That's gone up in the air. It's a chance. There's a fielder settling and takes that. Good catch from Shadad. Coming in from long on and taking it quite easily at the end. He's complaining about the sun, but that is taken. Good catch.
Absolutely excellent catch, that one. And how well Seth has bowled. Outside the off stump, coming round the wicket. He wanted him to go that way. Because most of the time, when you pick it from outside the off stump, it's going to top edge it. And that's exactly what the plan was from Seth. He's very talented, very, very special talent. I saw him represent UAE under 19 in one game. He bowled beautifully. He did not get many games. That surprised me because the quality he has. But Shabazz, in fact, Uzair Khan will have to go back without any score, 0 for 2. But that happens in this format. It's 102 for 4.
New batter Shabazz Ali. He'll be up against Harshit Seth. Like Ali was mentioning, very, very talented. He doesn't spin the ball too much. Gets that variation with his arm ball. Brings it into the right-hander. So this is going to be interesting. Shahbaz Ali, another big hitter of the ball. On the pads, trying to go for that York length delivery. Gets it well. Shahbaz will cross through for a single.
This is such a good comeback by Emirates Blue. We have to say this. Last couple of overs, they've got 3 wickets. They haven't given away any runs. So that is why they've pulled back things. The score was looking that they're going to get to 130 to 140 maybe. But these couple of overs definitely pulling back things for them. This one up and over. Excellent placement. Beautiful shot, that one. And the umpire might have a look at it again. In fact, he has given it a boundary. He's just looking at it, but now he's given it a boundary.
Yeah, very good shot. Just making room for himself, and Surya Satish making a mess of it. Normally a very good fielder, but on that occasion probably the sun beating into his eyes. Wasn't able to get it right. Look at that. Good placement, making room and making sure that he plays it away from him. That should have been stopped at this level. Surya Satish, he's made a mess. But 4 important runs coming for Sharjah. The flow of runs had stopped after the wicket of Asif Khan. But oh, that's a wayward delivery down the leg side. Hit me delivery, and that's gone for back-to-back boundaries.
As we were praising him for his qualities, bowled couple of poor deliveries. This one definitely asking for trouble, asking to be hit on the leg side. In this format, at this level, with such a good pitch, they're not going to miss out. That's easy pickings. There's one fielder, all he has to do was clear him, and he did with some ease.
Certainly, very, very good shot for 4 runs. Normally when you get those kind of deliveries, the loose deliveries, you try to hit them too hard and sometimes you don't middle them. But Uzairman is new to the crease and he's done really well. Makes room for himself once again, goes towards extra cover. There's a fielder. Surya Satish on that occasion picks him up. That's another big wicket. And the wickets are falling like a pack of cards.
One shot too many, as they say. They have the fielder placed exactly there, and Nelson doing the damage one more time to our cricket team. There were fielder placed, extra cover fielder was quite wide. He gave himself room, wanted to go over the fielder, wanted to clear him. Force not quite behind there. And an easy catch, no messing up this time, because they know the importance of taking the catches in this format. 5th wicket down as Uzair walks back, scoring 8 runs. It's 1-1-1 for 5.
Dawood Ijaz, the new man. Oh, goes for the reverse hit. That's up in the air. Chance. Or is it over? Oh, not a good effort from the fielder.
Almost a chance, you would say. It's definitely, he is disappointed, and rightly so. At this level, you want to impress. At this young age, you want your fielders to support you. And if you don't, you definitely get disappointed. It's 113 for 5 after 9.
Well, that's the batting card so far for Team Sharjah. Good start at the top. Zuhaib and Masood both building that foundation. 57-25 for Zuhaib. Masood was looking good as well. 27-14. Masood al-Gurbaz, well, he's the younger brother of Rahman al-Gurbaz from Afghanistan.
Great.
And then it was Asif and Uzair Khan, Uzairman, all of them not making a big contribution, but you know, T10 game, that's what you get.
Absolutely. Credit has to be given to the Blues. The way they have pulled back things, courtesy Bilal and Harshid. Couple of wickets each to them. Otherwise, we were looking at something around 140 maybe. But they pulled back things and now looking to finish one. It's very important to get the momentum on your side in T10 cricket.
Oh, absolutely. Momentum is the name of the game in the shorter format. It's going to be Ahmed to bowl the last over. That's in the slot. That's been picked up really well. Shahbaz, he's a very big hitter of the ball, and on that occasion starts off this over with a maximum.
Absolutely. The wind helping Shahbaz to It was probably not quite likely timed by him, but the wind actually taking it away from the fielder. Look at that. Well, yes, he did actually. I thought for a minute he did not, but he did. Timed it and played it over that long on fielder, and the wind doing the rest, taking it all the way. The sling not working.
That was bludgeoned, I thought. Beautiful hit once again down the ground, this time over the bowler's head. That's running away towards the boundary. No chance for both the fielders at long on, long off. So 10 runs of 2 deliveries.
Pace won't work at this level, especially if you're bowling the last over. You need to have variations. These batters, they're all set, they're all ready, they're in good position to hit. The intention is clear, so you got to have those variations. The sling, you may have that, but you need to bowl those variations, slower ones, back of the hand deliveries. This one was beautifully placed by the batter to get 4 runs.
Excellent shot, and inexperience telling. Ahmed not very experienced, a youngster. Goes for the block all delivery. That's a variation Ali was talking about. You need to have those kind of variations. Back of length, York line delivery, slower ones, cutters. And that's going to help you and save you in the last over.
Absolutely. Save you is the word in T10. This one was beautifully bowled. He knew that he wanted to clear the leg. He was fancying that mid-wicket area. Bowled it outside the off-stump. Yorker length. Good bowling. You need more of these.
And now you also question the tactics of the fielding captain. Good slower delivery will fetch him a couple of runs. I think he would want to come back on strike. Yes, does that and completes those 2 runs. Now you question the tactics of the fielding captain. He finishes off with the wind blowing towards the onside.
Yeah.
Should have probably finished to the other end.
Absolutely excellent point that you have noticed. This is what you want to see, but this is learning for them, all these guys. Probably they will realize it after listening to us also. But you got to be very proactive as a captain. You need to have that thinking cap on all the time. This is a shorter format, just 10 overs, not much time. Got to make your decisions correct.
Certainly, and you need to make them quick. The bowlers need to respond, the fielders need to respond. Couple more deliveries. Tries to go for that scoop shot, doesn't connect. Good bowling, and I would say a slightly change in the way Shahbaz is playing. Normally he likes to go down the ground. He's very strong. So I don't know if that's the right kind of a choice.
Not at all. I don't think so. This was the right choice of shot. The length was there to be hit over mid-wicket boundary. Had he stayed, had his strong base, he could have easily played it towards mid-wicket. But these modern day batters, they do such things. They want to impress everyone. They want to play these modern shots.
12 runs so far of this over. Last delivery. Can he get a wicket here? Well, 2 full. And 2 wide. Easy pickings for Shahbaz. That's gone all the way, I think, for a maximum. What a good finish to this innings for Sharjah. We were talking about how things have been pulled back by ECB Blues, but at the end, all that momentum has been given away.
Absolutely, and that's how Shahbaz should have played the previous delivery also. Stay on your crease and then you can hit it. These are not experienced bowlers. He doesn't have much variation. The ball is going to come to you. You can hit it. This one was played over extra cover beautifully. Now probably he realized that this is the type of shots you need to play on this pitch. Nevertheless, an excellent finish to the inning. 131 for 5. Sharjah would fancy defending this total. By the look, they are disappointed, and rightly so. As you were mentioning, they pulled back things but gave away the momentum in the last over.
Yeah, 18 runs coming of that last over. A good one for Team Sharjah. And certainly they've got a good bowling lineup. Somebody like Haider Ali will be fancying his chances. That's a batting card for Team Sharjah. Zoeb, 57 of 25 deliveries. He was the pick of the batters for Sharjah. Provided that excellent start. Masoodullah Gurbaz, 27 of 14. 11 of 6 for Asif. Trying to go too hard, but just lost his wicket at the wrong time. But against a very quality bowler, Bilal picking up that wicket. Harshit Said came in, picked up a couple of wickets. Uzair Khan, second ball duck for him. And Uzair Man, 8 of 5. And then at the end, Shahbaz providing that momentum, 19 of 7, that impetus that was required. But good bowling, just 7 extras.
Discipline, absolutely discipline. But Shahbaz playing a knock in the end. It has been a tough day for the bowlers, but not for Harshit and Hazrat Bilal. They're different. They looked on a different level, getting a couple of wickets each. It has been a tough task for Ahmad Khan. And economy, 19 in T10 cricket. That's what we look at, economy. 19 for him, 12 for Shadad, 15 for Zainul Rahmani. Surya Satish with 19. The economy, Mohammad Shadad getting 1 wicket and 2 to eat for Harshit and Hazrat Bilal. 10 overs, 131 for 5.
Well, I think it was the first wicket partnership, 69 runs that got them going. And those are the highlights. Then Harshit said started proceedings for the Emirates Blues, but it was Mohammad Zohaib and Masoodullah Gurbaz, two of the probably the better batters in the lineup, who started off really well and got the things rolling for Team Sharjah. That over from Ahmed, I think that's where they really opened up and got some good runs behind them. That was the first wicket. Masoodullah Gurbaz trying to play that slog sweep, doesn't connect. Shahzad picked up that wicket, and then it was I think some good bowling, good return from the bowlers of the Emirates Blues, especially Hazrat Bilal in that power play over, got things going for them. Harshit Seth came in, picked up a couple of wickets as well, and that's where we thought that Sharjah would probably be looking at a below par total, but it was one man who came in, then changed things considerably for Team Sharjah, providing that impetus. It was Shahbaz Ali with those lustrous hits down the ground and finished off proceedings with the maximum. So the momentum definitely towards Sharjah, and with Emirates Blues coming in to chase those 132 runs, I think they'll need a special effort from their batters. Well, that's the equation then. 132 runs required of 10 overs at 13.2. We'll dive into a short break, and when we come back, it's going to be the run chase. Till then, stay tuned.
Good afternoon and once again welcome back to 7 Districts Malek Cricket Ground. ECB D10 2023, the first game on day 1, Emirates Blues versus Sharjah. Emirates Blues were asked to post, in fact Emirates Blues winning the toss and asking Sharjah to post a total. They batted brilliantly, Sharjah getting 131 in their allotted 10 overs. Zohaib opting to bat first here, 57 of 25 balls, and Masood Gurbaz giving him company with 27 of 14. Asif Khan Behrouz managing quick 11, and then a good comeback by the bowlers of ECB Blues. Shahbaz making sure to get those quick 19 of 7 balls. Dawood remain unbeaten on 7 extras, helping Sharjah to post 131 for the loss of 5 in their allotted 10 overs. So day 1, game number 1 between these two sides, and 6 bowlers have been used by the captain of Emirates Blues. Pick of the bowler, the experienced Hazrat Bilal, 2 overs, giving away just 11 runs and a couple of wickets to his name. Harshit said the left-arm orthodox also got a couple of wickets, going for 17 runs, but Ahmad Khan getting his first game in D series, going for plenty of runs, 2 overs, 39. So was Shahzad, but he also got a wicket in his kitty. 7 extras given away by the bowlers of Emirates Blues. 10 overs, Sharjah posted 131 for the loss of 5. A mammoth total posted by Sharjah, the experienced side. And to talk a lot more about this game, joining me for the first time is my dear friend Abdur Rahman. Welcome, Abdur Rahman.
Thank you, Mudassir. Emirates Blues, the youngsters, a lot of new names, a lot of inexperienced names as well. But the value of experience shown by Hazrat Bilal, what a difference. 5.5 economy rate compared to the rest of the team. Can the batters now step up here? Sharjah, as always, very strong lineup. So we've gotten some new recruitments as well. Asif Khan making the move across the border from Ajman into Sharjah. It's about a 5-minute drive if I'm not mistaken. And Haider Ali as well, leading the Sharjah side. Won the D50 with Emirates Reds. Can he make it 2 victories in the D series with the D10 as well? We'll have to watch with the new ball as well.
The story remains the same in the second innings. The left-arm orthodox starting the first over. It will be Haider Ali chasing target of 132 for Blues. Yusuf alongside him is Shalom D'Souza, young looking side of Emirates Blues. It won't be as easy chase for them. They need to work really hard to get those 132.
That's a massive total, isn't it? You have to start at 13 and over. Never going to be easy, especially against the experience of Haider. Here we go. First ball on the money. Yes, no, maybe in the end they pinch a single.
They made quite a few changes, both the sides. Talking about ECB Blues, they have got new faces. This is a visible progress we have seen from the cricket board of UAE, Emirates Cricket Board, and we can clearly see the results. Under 19 team playing that final against Bangladesh. They defeated Sri Lanka and Pakistan in the semi-final. So this is how you build your future stars.
Absolutely. Good delivery back over the bowler. There was a chance. Haider Ali almost a foot short. And yeah, that point that you make, such a valid point, because in the D50 series that concluded before the ACC under 19 team, all of them played for the same team, the Emirates Blues. Even though they didn't reach the semi-finals, they got the experience of playing against some of the best in the UAE and then translated that into that Asia Cup. Very unlucky not to cross the final hurdle, but no mean feat to defeat not just Sri Lanka but Pakistan as well, 2 test playing nations. So no doubt that these series, these D series, are designed to build confidence, and confidence shown there by the batter. But Haider Ali is not the kind of bowler you charge on the first over. Easy catch for Asif Khan. First blow for Sharjah.
Early strike In his first over, Haider Ali, the batter trying to come down the track and send Haider out of the park, nowhere near the ball. An ordinary looking shot, an easy catch taken by the fielder at short third man. No mistake by Asif Khan Behrooz. So early breakthrough has been provided by Haider Ali. Emirates Blues losing their first wicket. Shalem D'Souza walks back. Blues 3 for the loss of 1.
A new batter walking in is the left-hander, Rayhan Khan. And he does not only the scoreboard pressure, but the name pressure for the youngster as well. Son of ex-UAE captain Khurram Khan. Looking very surprised right next to me. Mudassir Ali, you didn't know that?
No idea. This is the first time I'll be watching this youngster. Heard a lot about this left-hand batter. A big platform, big day. Can he score some big runs for his team?
Well, again, a massive challenge this for the youngsters, because all their coaching, all their training is about that straight bat, keeping the ball along the carpet. Then he does something like this, goes for the reverse hit, showing confidence, Rayhan, against a trademark specialist, Haider Ali, and he gets the first boundary for the Emirates Blues. End of over number 1, 7 for 1. Have a look at this. It was on the stumps and very early committed into that shot. Rayhan Khan gets a boundary to end the over. New bowler in is Uzair Khan, another short format specialist with the ball and the bat as well. Very surprising to see him promoted above the likes of Dawood Ijaz, Shahbaz Ali, Fayaz Ahmed as well. Very highly rated Uzair Khan in the circuit.
The first innings we have seen Sharjah captain was a bit relaxed. They have got that start. Trying to promote Uzair Khan top of the order. Good use of the feet. Nicely managed. In the air. And goes out of the park. Welcomes Yusuf Uzair Khan with a maximum.
And I'll tell you what, that is a special shot from a special young player, because that was against the wind, into the wind. Left arm pacer, uses his feet. Looks a lot like Ronak Panoli, doesn't he, when he does that? Yusuf. And that is a statement shot, isn't it? These youngsters of the Emirates Blues getting the opportunity to play some high-end, high-grade cricket, and they're showing that they belong here.
A full toss, do see full toss. Wasn't able to take the advantage, Yusuf, but what a start. Though they have lost a wicket. The previous over, last ball, going for 4 runs, and this over, first ball, getting them a maximum. It's mammoth total on board, but good to see that positive approach by the batters of Emirates Blues.
There's no point just trying to hang around, getting to 60, 70, 80 runs. 132 on the board. Need to put on the pressure on the bowlers. You never know. Couple of boundaries here and there, 115, 16 run over, maybe a 20 run over somewhere, and you're in with the shot. Rayhan goes straight down the ground this time. bottom of the bat. He gets a single.
Not able to generate that power. Looking good. Got a boundary in the previous over. Left-hander, tall batter of Emirates Blues, Ryan, and giving him company is Yusuf. Got a maximum on 8 with the help of facing just 4 balls, 15 for the loss of 1. 3 more balls left in this over, looking for a couple of more boundaries.
Much better this time. He's pulling back his length now. I don't think you'll see any full deliveries against Yusuf. That one loosener right in the slot went over long on for a maximum. And since then you can see Uzair Khan just trying to hit that deck hard. This particular surface here at the 7 Districts Oval, just in the middle of the wicket, I think it's a bit soft. The ball holds up a little bit, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and yet again we have seen ball just stopping and coming on the blade of the batter. Not in command, wanted to pull. Caught in 2 minds, an easy catch taken by Gurbaz. So Uzair Khan getting rid of Ryan Khan in his first over. Second wicket going down for Emirates Blues, 16 for the loss of 2. Ryan Khan, who got a boundary in the previous over, wanted to find boundary towards that square leg region, caught in 2 minds, just taking his shot. Good change of pace, bowling at the right channel. Uzair Khan getting better of Ryan Khan. Emirates Blues in a bit of bother, losing their second wicket, 16 on board.
Well, that's the coach of the Emirates Blues side, Nail Tanveer. Part of the setup since the D20 series. And he'll be very proud of the achievements of the under-19 lads, because as we were mentioning, a lot of the kids before this edition played together. Ammar Badami, Maruf Merchant. Ayman Ahmed is playing for Dubai. Trying to remember the names of all the players. Aryan Sharma. A lot of these kids played together. Yayan, Ankit Rai, Hardik Pai. What a spell he bowled in the semi-final. I'll talk about that a little more after this. In the end, a very good over by Uzair Khan after getting hit for 6 first ball, recovering with only 2 runs. 16 for 2 now, the Emirates Blues. Again, a lot of youngsters, a lot of new names in that lineup. Shadad, usually a batter, came into bowl, bowled really well. Harshad Seth, probably the only experienced under 19, if you can say that. A lot of times you'll say a youngster below the age of 19 is experienced, but Harshad Seth has played a lot of domestic cricket. It's Asif, Muhammad Asif, also known as Asif Lara. Almost on his home ground. Started his cricket here in the 7 Districts Malek Ovals. He's been very good left arm spinner. Slightly different from Haider Ali. Doesn't have a lot of jump, a bit of side on action, but gives the ball a lot of revs.
So a single to get off the mark, Aryan. Talking about Harshit Seth, he got a game against Japan and got a couple of wickets, bowled really well. The youngsters doing a pretty good job and good use of the feet, coming down the track, miles away from that fielder. The second maximum for Yusuf.
Again, this lad looks and hits a lot like Ronak Panoli. He was in the slot, but there you can see very still down the track. and through the shot. Beautiful hit for a maximum.
Cut hard on the back foot. Thought of that second run, but no chance of that. It's a proud moment for all of us, the under 19 UAE team, making it to the final for the first time in Asia Cup under 19. It's the first time an associate team beating a full member in the same edition. I'm surprised the last moment they have got Ayman Ahmed.
Have a look at this. This is the action I was talking about. We'll come back to it because it's Aryan who gets a single. We'll talk about the under 19 performance in just a bit. End of the over, good over there in the end from Asif, even though he got hit for that maximum. Didn't concede a lot of runs.
.26 for the loss of 2 after 3 overs. A fast bowler, Shehbaz Ali, bowling for the first time the 4th over of this innings. Aryan and Yusuf out there in the middle for Blues.
Oh, it starts off really well. And I think this is his debut, Shehbaz Ali, in the Emirates D10. He has played for Fujairah in the previous editions, but in the last D20 and D50 wasn't part of any team. I'll tell you what, if you think Umair Ali is one of those talisman all-rounders, you haven't seen him play. Shehbaz Ali can walk into any team with bat or ball. Hard-working and very good at his art. Oh, was there an edge? Was there some glove? Umpire, no, it gives it legs bys. Well, that would have been very disappointing had it caught the bat. Good effort there by the keeper. And I'll tell you what, Mudassir, Gurbaz will now realize Shehbaz is much quicker than he looks.
The first time he's standing behind the stump for Shehbaz. Extra pace, some movement. It was away from Gurbaz. An excellent effort, but lucky runs for Blues.
He's moved that helmet back and he's moved back a couple of steps as well. Expecting some gentle medium pace, but that's not the case with Shehbaz. Very deceptive. There you can see he's hit the ball, hit the bat so hard, it's come out of the hands of Yusuf.
Trying to play with that soft hand but extra pace of Shehbaz. Just troubling the batters, though they have got 4 runs, the leg buys. But it has been a good start from Shehbaz coming into Yusuf. Trying to play with soft hands, losing the grip. And luckily it was away from the fielder. So 6 runs so far in this over. Chasing 132, still they need 100 more runs in 6.3 overs.
Down the leg side, and umpire calls it as wide. Just trying to find his line. The man behind Aryan, Uzair Man, another talented fast bowling all-rounder. It's good to see, because fast bowling all-rounders, especially in the shorter format, look at the likes of Mitchell Marsh, Hardik Pandya, the way their stocks have risen in international cricket. And I think for the UAE, that one slot is still open, isn't it, Mudassir?
Absolutely, and we're talking about that one spot. It was hit hard by the batter straight towards that point fielder. Definitely he'll be eyeing to get into the national side if he can perform really well in this edition and in the coming edition of D20. Was almost there knocking the doors of the selectors. He was called for the camp by UAE selectors, Shahbaz Ali. He had a brilliant outing in the previous edition of D10 playing for Sharjah. In fact, for Fujairah, one of the top bowlers for them.
In the air, in the air. There is a fielder and it's a very good catch taken by the captain Haider Ali. Not very easy with the ball swirling around. There's a stiff breeze blowing. But he takes the catch, and as Mudassir was saying, Shahbaz Ali is always amongst the wickets. Gets wicket number 1 in his first over.
A change of pace. Wanted to go big, not in command. It was miles up in the air. A well-judged catch taken by Haider Ali. Wicket number 3 going down for Emirates Blues. So Aryan, the captain, walks back 33 for the loss of 3 after 3.5 overs. So Shahbaz getting a wicket in his first over. Runs for the last time in this over. Straight away off the mark, the new batter. A good over coming in from Shahbaz. In a strong position after over number 4 Sharjah. They have got 3 wickets of Emirates Blues, 34 on board.
Well, they will continue with Asif. Outside the power play. Just got hit for that 1 maximum. Charge down the track. Yash gets a single, brings Yusuf back on strike. What does Yusuf do from here now? They need 100 runs in 6 overs. Need to go at 15s, 16s a minimum. Showing some intent there, Yusuf. Very lucky that ball has not crashed into the stumps.
Making room, trying to go big towards the square leg region. Yusuf misses, so was Gurbaz. So extra run of Bai has been taken. Lucky escape, just going past that off stump. It's a tough road for these young boys playing the first game of this tournament against mighty Sharjah. Winning the toss and inviting Sharjah to bat first. Sharjah posting 132. And now in a bit of bother, chasing the target of 132. They are 37 for the loss of 3. The lone warrior, Yusuf, continues to get those runs for his team. Couple of maximum early in the innings. Now a boundary, a good looking shot by this youngster.
Yeah, he looks like a special talent, doesn't he? Yusuf. Again, slight shuffle. Picking up the length very early and playing it into the gap, getting a boundary. Again, threatening to charge down the track, adjusts and gets a single. And what they want to do here, the Emirates Blues, is try to get as close as possible to that total. Remember, this is quite a long tournament. Net run rate will also play a key role here. Chance of a direct hit and a run out. Oh, this is buzzers. Well. Uzair, is that Uzair Khan? Yes, he is. That is very poor cricket from Uzair. because he was not watching what's happening in the game. He was taking a sip of water maybe, and the throw beats the stumps, beats the bowler, and in the end beats the fielder as well. Smiles all around. Have a look at this. What should have been just one run straight towards the bowler, misses completely, and nobody backing up. In fact, Uzair was just chilling on the sidelines. So 5 runs conceded and 5 overs done, 47 for 3.
Uppishly played in the air again. Great connection. But just falls short of the fielder at cover. Sweeper Zohaib will clean that up. After 5 overs, 47 for 3. Runs not bad, but the wickets column seems to be a concern. My name is Shoaib. With me in the com box is Ali Yunus.
Absolutely. Concern is the wickets. They've lost 3 wickets inside 5 overs. And when that happens, it gets very difficult to chase down 132 in 10 overs.
Nicely done again. But just straight to the fielder. It's so important that you don't lose wickets in the first few overs. That's what we saw in the first innings as well. A very solid partnership right at the top for Sharjah, around 60 odd runs, and that set the platform for the others to start and just coming out and expressing themselves.
Absolutely. But when you were chasing 132 runs, probably you need to change that strategy. You have to go out, all out like this. Big one. Not quite force behind it, but he will definitely get a couple of runs. Batting first, yes, you can definitely do that. But when you're chasing 132 and from ball 1, you need to go up after the bowlers. And that is why probably they've lost 3 early wickets.
Well, is that, and again, that becomes a problem for you because a new batter coming in doesn't always. It's not easy.
Absolutely.
It's easier said than done to just come out and go all guns blazing. And that is why this is such a difficult challenge, the 10 over format. You don't have time at all to set yourself in. This one's a poor delivery by Uzair down the leg side. Will be called a wide by the umpire, Mr. Asif Iqbal.
Yeah, this is what I've seen. Teams are usually what they do is they win the toss and ball first because they want to have that target in front of them. But I believe if you bat first and bat well, if you're able to score 130 or 135 runs, that's an advantage you already have. But teams decide otherwise. This one is pulled beautifully, but there is protection, just one more run. They need to do something. They need to have a one big over at least and over a 20 to 25 runs to get that momentum into the inning.
And yeah, that also brings out the important point of discussion about experience in your side. Now you've got players in Sharjah who've
Absolutely.
played a lot of cricket over the years. Almost everyone is a veteran in terms of their performances. But on the other hand, Emirates Blues, they're still a young side. And that is why it is a big challenge for them as well. This one's a great connection. Doesn't need any experience. A skill-based shot from Yusuf. And Yusuf has been absolutely wonderful out there in the middle for Emirates Blues.
Absolutely. You need some power playing against the wind. And he's cleared it with some ease. Look at that. Just shimmy down the track. The good swing of the bat. And the good thing was that he got into that. Balance was right. That is why he was able to hit it that long against the wind. Beautiful batting. They need more of that.
Much better. Straighter from Uzair. Gets an inside edge. Will get a single. Well, the target is 132, so they'll have to get at least 15 runs and over from here on. That might just get them close. But overall, decent performance from Sharjah. After 6 overs, it's 60 for 3. That's the batting card so far for Emirates Blues. 31 for Yusuf at the top. He's been the mainstay for Emirates Blues. However, the other partners have not been able to contribute, while Yash out there in the middle on runner ball 7.
Yeah, and they need to go big. It has to be Yash now taking the risk. All eyes definitely would be on Yusuf, who's looked good for his 31, but he's up against such a quality bowler. Now Heather, he hardly gets up. I mean, this one has been forced. Definitely, he's got that placement right. Not exactly where he intended, but he'll take it.
Doesn't matter so far, as long as you get those boundaries. Doesn't matter if they've come from the middle of the bat or
Absolutely.
not. But you're right, the intent was there, and that is what is important.
Absolutely, and that bat swing also. As they say, if you want to swing, swing it hard, so that even the edge will carry to the boundary. That's exactly what Yusuf did.
Making room this time, playing it towards the covers.
It's not gonna be easy against Heather. He's such a quality bowler. He mixes it up, just like he's just varying the pace.
Dancing down the track in the air by Yash. It's in the gap as well, not from the middle again, but they'll take a couple of runs. You're talking about Heather, how experienced he is. Well, it's for everyone to see. He just was part of the Abu Dhabi T10 for Bangla Tigers, and I'm sure he'll be a part of the ILT20 as well later next year in January. All eyes on this young talent.
Absolutely. I think the way he bowls, the way he varies his pace is his quality. It's never easy in T10 cricket on a pitch like this that has so much for the batters. From here, in these conditions, just giving away 15 runs where teams are looking to go big, chasing down 132. Again, into the pitch, slower in nature. That's the quality he has. That is why I say I played cricket with him back in Lahore, so I know a little bit about him. He's got that quality that very proper left arm spinners have. Is that smart bowler. Usually what we associate with left arm spinners. Yorker length. See, he's mixing it up. The length also and the pace also.
That is why he's so effective and so economical all throughout different formats of the game. 7 overs have been bowled. He completes his quota of 2, gets a wicket, concedes 17. Emirates Blues are 70 for 3.
A wicket each for Haider Ali, Uzair Khan and Shahbaz Ali. That is the reason that Sharjah is definitely on top. 7 overs, 70 for 3. Mohammad Asif and Uzair Haider wicketless, but economy has been very impressive from all the bowlers. 8.5, 8, 8.5 again for Uzair. A little on the higher side, but the way things are going, he will recover.
Yeah, and just 5 bowlers used so far. So that also tells you that Sharjah have a very balanced, settled lineup. They know what their players can do, and every player has a role defined, as we see the umpire signalling the power play over, which means that there will be only 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. The floating power play has been taken, and rightly so. How many can they get in this over? Let's find out. Shahbaz to Yash. As this one is an inch perfect Yorker, has been dug out well, will only get a single.
Excellent bowling. This is what you want to see. Yorkers. This was something was missing from Emirates Blues fast bowlers. The quality of Yorkers. And it will be interesting to see how consistent he can bowl these deliveries, because in this format you need to mix it up. But this is very good bowling. 99 his shirt number reminds me of Waqar Yunus. He has used to have a 99 number. And the Yorkers similar too.
Well, nobody bowled Yorkers the way the great Waqar Yunus did. I'm sure you've seen him closely, your elder brother, and I'm sure not a lot of people know about this, but it's a privilege to share the combox with Ali Yunus here, who's the younger brother of the great Waqar Yunus. Thank you so much to join us, and it's always a pleasure to have you.
Always a pleasure to be here. I'm just loving these conditions here in Ajman. Just love the way this cricket is being played. The passion that UAE is showing. Wonderful to see.
A great punch of talent. And it's always good to see the kind of domestic cricket that we have here. The infrastructure is getting better. The players are getting better. Just recently we saw UAE playing the under-19 finals for the very first time. This was a good delivery, a slower delivery from Shehbaz. And that is the first time that an associate country ever played a final in the Asia Cup. So a proud moment for all of us who are UAE cricket fans and supporters. And you were part of that final as well, Ali.
Definitely something to cheer for UAE. The way they played cricket, this was just superb. This one again, Messi going down. What a fantastic over this has been. Just one run given in a run chase is never easy. And we'll be talking about UAE progressing to final. I think this will do world of good to their cricket. They've got a couple of very exciting youngsters coming. Ayan Afzal Khan, we all know that he's already represented UAE. But other than him, there are qualities, the players. Suri, I think he was very, very impressive with his bat, scored some quality runs. Umaid Rahman in the final bowled beautifully. I think he was the only positive in that final for UAE. The way he bowled, I think it's very heartening to see. Again, change in pace. This is experience. This is quality by Shehbaz.
He is an experienced lad, has played a lot of domestic cricket, and finally he's been recognized for the talent that he is. He was a part of the domestic circuit for the longest time, but now finally I think he's aging pretty well. He's looking good, and that is good news for UAE cricket.
Yeah, experience showing. Pace may not be as he used to have, but at least he's got that experience. He's bowling in the right areas. He's mixing it up. He's got that variation too. Again, change in pace. Too fancy. Maybe look to hit straight. That's a better chance you have.
Well, yes, Yash trying to use the pace on the delivery. He was expecting Shehbaz to bowl full, but that is again the experience that Shehbaz has. He bowled another slower delivery. He's not afraid to experiment out there in the middle, and that is why he's been effective. 2 overs, just 6 runs and a wicket to his name. Outstanding bowling from Shehbaz. After 8 overs, it's 72 for 3. Zerman gets a wicket on a full toss. Well, he was expensive in the first over, but all that is now forgotten. He's redeemed himself because he's got the important wicket of Yusuf. His eyes lit up, but just couldn't get the connection.
Absolutely. That's why I said I saw the first over. I thought that he's got the quality. He will pull back things. And look what he has done on the very first delivery. Tailing in late swing. Maybe a touch of reverse swing. Look at that. Late swing. Or maybe an inside edge. That's what I thought. Well, we cannot blame him. He had to go big. He had to go after every delivery because they need to score big. Yusuf Khan, after playing a good inning of 38 of 24 deliveries, it's 72 for 4. Off the backwood, punched through covers, look to get to. No, they're not getting it. Orbisfield. Macefield will definitely give them 1 extra run. Or maybe 2, yes. That's poor cricket, although they're on top. But you need to support your bowler. You need to be there, involved in the game. You need to win big. You want to show the intent.
There's no room for complacency at any point in time in cricket, and that's what we've learned so far. You get a little easy about things, and then they come back to haunt you. This one is a good delivery, an appeal, but clearly it was going down leg. Will be a dot ball.
What a team, what a balance. This Sharjah side has already first game, but we're so impressed by their setup, by their combination, by the quality they have in the bowling lineup. We saw what their batters did, and now the bowler is equally good. They've got that combination going. They've got fast bowlers, they've got left arm spinners, quality spinners.
And gentle medium pace of Uzerman. He's an all-rounder in the side. Bats well, bowls well. fields well as well. And they've got some specialist batters in the form of Fayaz and Dawood Ijaz who can hit the ball cleanly. So like you mentioned, it's a very well-rounded playing 11, and that's what is the key to success in a format like this.
Absolutely. The quality also. This one again, just wrist work. They should look to get to quite easily. They will get. I don't think so now. The Blues are not even thinking or not even trying to go big to the target. Maybe looking to play out the remaining overs, get the exposure, get the experience, whatever they can get out of this game.
Yeah, I think they'll try to get as close to the target as possible. Meanwhile, another good delivery. They're appealing for it, and the finger has been raised. Yeah, it looked close. Uzairman was very convinced with his appeal, and so was the umpire. That was crashing into the stumps. A poor shot selection from Shahzad, and now he has to take the walk back.
Absolutely, you called it right. Poor shot selection. Maybe you need to rethink about how you need to be playing these quality fast bowlers. They're not going to let you hit these shots. You need to have a strong base. You need to cover the line and then hit through it. That's the best you can do at this level. But trying being fancy against quality bowlers, well, you're not going to get many away.
Yeah, another wicket falls. Emirates Blues staring down the barrel now against a very strong looking Sharjah. It's just the first game, remember, of the Emirates D10. We are in for another good 10 days of cricket where we are going to witness 7 teams for the first time in the Emirates D10 battling it out against each other. They've got teams like Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, Fujairah, Emirates Reds, Blues and Abu Dhabi as well. So you can expect the cream of UAE cricket to be performing here as always at the Emirates D10.
Absolutely, that's great for UAE cricket. Great exposure being given to these players. Much needed, and now that they have qualified for the final of Under-19 Asia Cup, that will definitely give them an extra edge. Hope that if you play well at this level, you can always make it big. Such a huge achievement for UAE qualifying for the Asia Under-19 Asia Cup. Just beautiful.
Using his feet, dancing down the track. Now, I just want to highlight the fact that the importance of good infrastructure or good grassroots level cricket, how does that impact? In the last 2 or 3 years, we've seen a significant increase in the progress of UAE cricket, and I think a major part of that has to go to series like these, the D series, the D10, 20 and the D50, which have really helped bloom these young cricketers. Another big hit, trying to go big, a loopy full toss was missed completely and the ball doesn't reach the fielder.
Interesting reactions from Zainullah. He wanted a wicket. This is his second ball. A youngster bowling leg spinner. He wanted better effort from the fielder. This one has been swung hard. But there is protection. Just 1 run taken. Talking about, yes, you were mentioning about UAE just improving and growing in cricket. I think now what I can witness is these youngsters after the victories. But we have so much short time that we hardly can talk about it because another wicket has fallen down. Going for the glory, going for the big one, losing the wicket.
Again, Zainullah, he was looking for a wicket. Finally, he's got one. He's been given an over just so that he can roll his arm over, and he believes that he is a full-time bowler now with that wicket. Big wicket. Yash Sabnani walks back, trying to accelerate. It was in the slot, asking to be hit, but doesn't get the power behind it. Just lobs it in the air, and a very simple catch at long on. So another wicket falls as Emirates Blues are now 80 for 6. So last 2 deliveries left in the game. And another wicket for Zainullah Zain. Well, he can celebrate. He's having a gala of a time with the ball in his hand, a smile on his face, and another wicket to his name.
Fantastic, fantastic. Had the fielder taken that chance, he might have taken the hat-trick. Well, nevertheless, he's taking 2, lofted in the right area, yorked himself. He wanted to go towards mid-wicket area, not the right choice by Surya. And it tells you the story for Emirates Blue as they lose their 7th wicket for 80 runs. First ball duck for Surya. Young Zainullah has a chance to get the hat-trick in the very first game of the tournament. Oh, he's appealing for it. He's appealing for it. Yes, Gibbon, that's a hat-trick. Very first game. This youngster, the leg spinner from Sharjah, has taken the hat-trick. What a moment for him. He deserves all the celebration. He's enjoying this moment. Fantastic.
Well, 3 wickets. It could have been 4. You were mentioning about that he could have deserved a hat-trick. And, well, he got a hat-trick to his name, although on the last ball of the game. But Zainullah Zain, well, he'll be one of the happier men to walk out of the field, and rightly so, along with his partners, along with his colleagues, along with his teammates, because Sharjah, with that wicket, have won the game as well. Emirates Blues lost the game. They've only managed to get 80, and Sharjah have got a thumping victory to their name in the very first game of the Emirates D10.
Definitely. They looked a stronger side. They've got what it takes in T10 cricket. They've got the combination. They've got the quality. They've got the skill at this level. I'm sure they will be eyeing on this trophy by the look what I've seen in this team, although this is just the first game. But still we can tell by the players, the quality they have in the side. In match 1, Sharjah quite comprehensively winning it by 51 runs. That's a big win considering it's a T10 format.
And yes, I'm sure this is going to affect Emirates Blues' net run rate negatively, because it's the first game. They'll have to play catch up going into the other games. However, they've still got quite a few matches left. They are a young side. They've got immense talent. But can they come together as a team and perform as a unit? That is something that remains to be seen. However, it's Sharjah who have taken those 2 points to their name and are walking off the field with their heads held high, and rightly so. They've been clinical in all 3 departments of the game, with the bat, with the ball, and in the field as well. So a dominating performance from Sharjah as they win this game by a huge margin of 51 runs.
Superb. Absolutely great start for the tournament for their side as they won by 51 runs, and rightly mentioned that this will do world of good to their net run rate too. 38. Yusuf, he looked the only person who could chase down this score. Other than him, it's 1, 5, 3, 14 for Yash, 5 for Shadad. Harshid stood on the other end for 1 run. It was Zainullah get the hat-trick in the last 3 deliveries, and as they were bundled out on 80 runs.
Not a great outing for the Emirates Blues. However, the Sharjah bowlers, they enjoyed the time out there in the middle. Wickets for almost everyone except for Mohammad Asif. However, he was economical in his spell as well. A wicket for Haider Ali, Uzair Khan, Shehbaz Ali. 2 wickets for Uzair Maan as well, who made a good comeback in his second over. However, Zainullah, well, he is not a full-time bowler, but he'll definitely have a good laugh looking at the other partners. He is the pick of the bowlers today for Sharjah. Got 3 wickets in his only over that he bowled and gave away just 2 runs. So in the end of the 10 overs, with 13 extras, only 80 runs is what Emirates Blues could manage.
Definitely eyes would be on Zainullah. He's not sleeping tonight.
He's going to have a coaching session with the boys, telling them how to bowl. Let's look at the highlights of the second innings. It was the first wicket that fell, and it was Haider who got that first wicket. Was very usual self that Haider is, very economical, very disciplined in his line and length, while of course it was Yusuf who did manage to get a few big hits, who did manage to keep Emirates Blues in the game. On the other end, there were wickets that were falling at regular intervals. None other than Yusuf could bat well today and could not contribute with the bat for Emirates Blues, and that is why they were not able to chase that total down.
Definitely, it looked like that it was too much quality for them. The way they have handled the fast bowlers has been brilliant. They did try some lusty blows, but never enough. They've been well in the catching. Haider has been in action for most of the time. The spinners spot on. Fast bowlers were magnificent. Some few lusty blows, but they were not enough as they kept on losing wickets regularly, courtesy to some poor shot selection. Look at that, just playing across the line. So that is not probably how you should be looking to play in this T10 format. And then came the young Azizullah, who's got the hat-trick in the last 3 deliveries. Bleeding, got it! That what a moment for him, for the youngster, getting 3 wickets and 3 deliveries to win the game for themselves.
So that's the match summary for you. It was Emirates Blues who won the toss, decided to bowl first, while Sharjah were absolutely enjoying the time out there in the middle. In the first 10 overs, they got a mammoth total of 131 and they lost 5 wickets in the process. It was Zohaib right at the top, scoring 57 of 25 deliveries. And while it was the others who actually contributed. In reply, Emirates Blues could only manage to get to 80 runs, and the only performer for them was Yusuf, who looked like he could have done something great for Emirates Blues. However, once his wicket fell, it was nobody else's role or responsibility in the playing 11 to get to that total. While for the bowlers of Sharjah, it was Zainullah Zain who got 3 wickets and 2 wickets for Uzair Maan. In the end, it was Sharjah, in fact, who won the game and won the game by 51 runs. Time for us to dive into a short break. When we are back, we'll be bringing you the live scenes of the post-match presentation, so stay tuned.
Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation of Game 1 of D10 2023. The Game 1 was played between Emirates Blues taking on Sharjah Blues, winning the toss and inviting Sharjah to bat first. Sharjah posted a mammoth total on board, 131 for the loss of 5 in their allotted 10 overs. And when the chase started, it was all about Sharjah's bowlers doing a great job and restricting Blues to 80 in their allotted 10 overs. I am joined by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee in the presentation, and some notable performance coming in this game. Zainullah, the leg break bowler of Sharjah, the first player to get a hat-trick in this edition, bowled a single over, going for 2 runs and 3 wickets to his name. And some positives for Blues. Yusuf Khan, the batter, getting quick 38 of 24 balls with the help of 2 fours and 3 maximums. But the player of the match goes to Mohammad Zohaib for his brilliant 57 of 25 balls with the help of 5 fours and 4 sixes. From Sharjah, it's Zohaib. Zohaib, good start to the tournament.
पहला गेम खेल रहे हैं और 50 काफ़ी बड़े नाम है आपकी टीम में, लेकिन आपका परफॉर्मेंस काफ़ी बढ़िया रहा।
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। सबसे पहले मैं अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ और मेरा डोमेस्टिक D10 फर्स्ट सीज़न है, तो बहुत खुशी हुई।
कंडीशंस के बारे में बताइए, पहला गेम चल रहा है, आफ्टरनून कंडीशंस काफ़ी विंडी है, विकेट क्या आसान थी या कुछ आपको मुश्किल हो रही थी?
देखिए सर, विकेट में थोड़ा सा बॉल ये था कि थोड़ा बॉल स्केट हो रहा था और सुबह टाइम थी तो वन साइड से पूरा सूरज आ रहा था, तो थोड़ा वो भी प्रॉब्लम था। लेकिन विकेट आसान नहीं थी, मतलब फर्स्ट इनिंग में बॉल थोड़ा स्केट हो रहा था। तो मेरा प्लान ये था कि बस अभी जो बैट बॉल मिलेगा उसको मारेंगे, जो अच्छा बॉल होगा उस पर सिंगल करेंगे।
चलिए, काफ़ी अच्छा खेला आपने और ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर अपकमिंग गेम्स।
इंशाल्लाह, थैंक यू सर।
So Zoeb helping Sharjah to get off a brilliant start in this tournament, and that's all we do have from the post-match presentation. There is one more game lineup, game number 2 of D10. Emirates will be taking on Ajman.